Peace was known around the bus park, not just for her skill behind the wheel, but for her fiery temper and strong sense of justice. On a sunny, seemingly ordinary morning, she was getting ready for her usual route when a quiet young man stepped onto her bus. He didn't say much, just nodded politely and found a seat near the back. The ride went smoothly until they reached his stop. As he stood to pay his fare, panic flickered across his face. His wallet and phone were missing. He patted his pockets again and again, but it was no use. He had nothing to pay with. Peace, already on edge from a long morning, snapped. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and in a moment of uncontrollable frustration, she struck him. The young man collapsed. Silence fell. Realizing what had just happened, Peace froze. Bystanders called for help, and an ambulance arrived quickly. The young man was rushed to the hospital unconscious. Peace followed, consumed by guilt. Hours passed before he woke up. But when he opened his eyes, there was no recognition. No memory of who he was or what had happened. The doctors confirmed it. He had suffered memory loss. Overcome with remorse, Peace made a decision. She took him home. From that day on, the young man stayed with her. He followed her to the bus park, quietly helping where he could. Day by day, he became a part of her life, though he still couldn't remember his own. Peace softened. They laughed more. She protected him like a sister, maybe even like a mother. He had no name, no past, but he had found a strange kind of home. Elsewhere, his mother was desperately searching for him. Calls to the police, sleepless nights. Her hope never faded. Then everything changed. One afternoon, a news alert popped up online, a report about a missing young man. Some of Peace's regular passengers recognized the face immediately. When they showed him the photo, he stared for a long time. Then the memories began to return, like a flood. His name, his home, his mother. He made the call. The next morning, the bus park buzzed with emotion. A woman came running, his mother. She cried as she embraced her son, whispering prayers of thanks. She turned to Peace, and though her eyes were full of emotion, she offered only gratitude. No blame. He went home that day, back to the life he had forgotten. But the story wasn't over. A few days later, as Peace was preparing for her next trip, he returned, this time with a grateful smile and a small envelope. A gift, a gesture of thanks. Everyone at the park gathered around, surprised and happy to see him again. Peace smiled, truly smiled. From a moment of anger had grown a story of forgiveness, healing, and unexpected connection. Sometimes the road life takes you on isn't the one you planned, but it might just lead you to something greater. And for Peace, that strange twist of fate that began with anger ended in something much deeper: healing, forgiveness, and an unforgettable story.